Social innovation of the One Acre Fund. One Acre Fund is a nonprofit organization founded in 2006 and is on a mission to reduce hunger and poverty by helping smallholder farms improve their productivity and incomes. It's headquartered in Kenya, but it's grown to service 6 countries in southern and eastern Africa, including Kenya, Burundi, Malawi, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Uganda. Their goal is to serve millions of farmers across the planet. The social issues tackled by One Acre Fund are hunger and poverty. Both issues are certainly wicked problems with tangled webs of intermingled concerns, but One Acre Fund set out to tackle both issues by focusing on the root causes of why those with small farms cannot grow and store enough food to feed themselves and others. It really is bitter irony that the majority of the world's hungriest people are farmers. The social innovation One Acre Fund provides comes in the form of bundling services to help small farmers grow and store more crops. The concept is simple, but the creative design to solve the problem is what makes the idea innovative. Instead of just providing microfinancing to the poor farmers to buy equipment and supplies, more services and support are offered to those who have a small piece of land to farm. High-quality seeds and fertilizer are given on credit, and loans are offered with flexible repayment systems so that the farmers have personal investment in the system. Delivery of seeds, fertilizer, and other products are driven to locations that are within walking distance of the farmers, so it's more convenient. Training, including tips about modern agricultural techniques, are provided throughout the season, and crop storage solutions are offered to store food for later personal use, as well as to maximize profits on crop sales. The social impact of this innovative idea can be seen in many ways, not the least of which is farmers being able to feed their own families, so they don't die from hunger. With the additional support and convenience this model provides, people can grow and keep more crops. That means not only can families provide for the physical need of themselves and others, but they can also store food in case of unexpected future issues like drought or natural disaster. More crops mean more income by selling the excess from the harvest. With more income, farmers can have access to other necessities like shelter and clothing, and extra funds can help them grow their farms. That income also means education for children who could then rise up out of the cycle of poverty. Once farmers increase crop yields, multiply profits, and sustainability, they begin feeling a sense of security for the future and even pride in being able to take care of their families. When they don't have to worry about the basic necessities of life, farmers are then free to share the training and information they receive from the program with friends and neighbors. That could potentially allow an entire community growth, happiness, and the ability to thrive on their own. The battle for farmers may be against conditions such as illness and drought, but the fight of this type of social innovation lies more in figuring out ways to reach farmers in very rural areas and dealing with new crop diseases. Another struggle is how to accurately measure outcomes like crop yields, profits, and how well the training methods are working. All measurement tools need to constantly be updated for accuracy, and employee training needs to be adjusted accordingly. Even through the negative, it's hard to argue with the success of this program. It has helped hundreds of thousands of families help themselves by growing more life-sustaining food. That has helped increase their physical health and help them rise from poverty. The program still holds farmers accountable by providing loans instead of handouts and promotes independence and sustainability through education. There are many success stories just like Christine's. Before the program, Christine could only harvest 1 bag of food that would feed her family for 1 month, so she was forced to work for others to get money to buy food. Once she got involved in the program, she had more than enough food, and she sold the surplus and started a business of selling buns. Before then, she couldn't afford to send her kids to school or feed them properly. Now Christine can afford to feed her kids more nutritious foods so they're healthy and they can go to school. She has dreams of her children finishing school and attending university so they never have to do manual labor for others like she had to. She knows that a better education means better jobs, and this program helps her whole family move forward with more opportunities. The innovative design of bundling services to help farmers grow more crops is definitely improving lives and living conditions of rural families in Africa. It's helping reduce both hunger and poverty. To improve the innovation, one recommendation would be to engage local policymakers and governments in managing the program. They could provide the education and farming supplies to their own people so the program could be more sustainable long-term in those areas even without the support from the One Acre Fund staff. Another idea is to continue to search out the best seeds, including hybrid seeds for production and distribution that produce the highest yields. Currently, the program offers support to farmers who already have a small piece of land to farm. So maybe the current model could be expanded to include loans and help with acquiring a piece of property for those who do not currently have a farm. Then more people could have access to resources. As far as scaling the program, when the population sees success others are having being involved with the program, it's more likely others will join, increasing the site density in those areas. Once the program participants are educated and functioning more independently in those areas, this idea could be expanded to other areas of the world to impact more populations. There are many countries facing extreme poverty and hunger, and this idea seems like it could be replicated in other areas once local resources are in place, including supplies, staff, transportation, and routes. Another recommendation is building partnerships with other organizations to bring more necessities to the same populations. For example, since most people don't have electricity, One Acre Fund is already partnering with Greenlight Planet to offer cost-saving solar lamps as add-ons in their loan fund packaging so that people can have low-cost lights powered by the sun instead of having to pay for kerosene as is traditionally used to light lamps. Besides being more expensive, kerosene can be bad for the environment and dangerous to health. So the crux of the social innovation is offering a bundle of services and support, so partnering with like-minded innovations could increase that support. However this program expands along the way, the main thing is to stay focused on its original goals of reducing hunger and poverty. If the hallmark of a good social innovation are if it's sustainable, scalable, and replicable, and improves the lives of the target population, it seems like this innovative idea could have a long-term impact. The impact can be measured by the number of people the program has helped get out of the hunger and poverty cycles. This model puts farmers, or people, first and focuses on making the lives of those people and communities better. So I would say that the people at One Acre Fund are anxiously engaged in a good cause when sharing their social innovation with those in Africa, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this idea and model continue to spread and help people all over the world.